facts and you take no prisoners. 1 minute you're up $500,000 in soybeans, and the next, boom, your kids don't go to college and they've repossessed your Bentley. Are you with me?
The revolution starts now.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Turn those machines back on!
And we have to start by building a wall, a big, beautiful, powerful wall.
Show me the money!
You are fake news.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I don't know when they decided that they wanted to make a virtue out of selfishness.
If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on Earth.
Well, that's the revolution here on Lake Effect Radio. Streaming live at lakeeffectradio.com or .org/studio. Haven't had enough caffeine yet. But we're here with Jenna to talk about Artageddon.
Yes, Artageddon, just so everyone's aware, it's still going on this month for April. It'll be April 19th, still at the same time from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. We just had to change the date simply to compensate for the student banquet being on the 26th, which is the real last Friday of April. But it will be April 19th.
And casino night that runs late,
Yeah.
after that. True.
But Artageddon's going really well. I actually plan on going forward and creating it into a club for fall of 2019. So if you have any interest, please show up at Artageddon for this Friday just to even speak with me about potentially becoming an officer and seeing how we can help promote the club itself.
It was kind of nice, especially when I went down, what was that one in March, 29th?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And that?
Or the 26th.
Or 26th.
I don't know anymore.
It was one of those. When I went down there that Friday night, and that it's kind of nice to hear, like at first, Tobin getting up doing his spiel.
I love listening to him.
Then, not including even before that, Mitchell sort of introducing it, then going, and, it's going to be like 7-minute times, and, we run through, and now it's a little time that whoever have longer things, we can kick it back to you that you can go do, add on upon what, your thing, and that it's well organized.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to expanding it and trying to actually promote certain scholarships, hopefully in the future, as well as hosting our own competitions. And I mean, like across the board, like I don't want it just to come across as just we're only looking for short stories or poetry. No, we really want performing arts. We want musicians. We do have a really awesome guy that likes to beatbox, so he's shown up at the past Artageddons, and it's been really interesting because I don't know how anyone does that. But, we're looking for everyone, including, paintings, drawings, A lot of it's also just about reflecting and making sure that your art is actually heard about.
But, yeah, I got you in that. But have you got a good chunk of, like, the community or that sort of popped up yet with it?
Well, what we plan on doing for next semester to address that is that with the creation of the club, I think we'll be able to advertise ourselves better. Because right now we're working through an action plan from Lakeland Student Government. But if we could become our own club, we'll have a different type of outreach available to us. We also plan on using like the local paper to try and like get our message across. Like, we want to support the arts and humanities across the board. So if we can just help and like get our message out that it's really all about the art. It doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're doing it. Then
not
I
doing
think
the
it'll
creativity
go forward.
of it.
Yeah.
True. No, I get it in that.
It's just been really nice to actually see that, it's a 2-hour like time slot we're taking up at the Hive, and yet we're actually filling it. And it's just great because then you actually see that there is like a demand for this. There's a demand to be able to get your art out there. You don't specifically have to take a class for any of this. Like, you don't have to be in a music class to be able to come perform. You don't have to be in an art class to be in part of a gallery. It's just nice to know that there's another option for you. And it can be this club for you. You can make it be part of your life here at Lakeland.
True. The only thing is, I'm surprised. Last time we hit, or sometime beginning of, Or February, okay. I didn't realize you were going to start a club out of it.
Originally, I wasn't sure, but there is actually no type of art club on Lakeland campus, and I'm actually a little bit shocked by that myself. But as an officer in student government, like we approve constitutions for clubs all the time, and yet we haven't gotten one for an art club. So I'm actually drafting the constitution for Artageddon to become a club. So then we'll actually have something on campus, and it won't feel limited because I want every type of artist to show up.
Yeah, the poetry, writing,
music, performing, photography, which we would love to get more people just ready to display their art. The best thing for us would be knowing ahead of time so we can make sure that we're properly displaying the art, which on all of the posters and flyers, we do have Professor Mitchell James' email address, so people should feel free to email him with any types of questions that you might have.
Not including yours now.
Well, yeah.
Too.
Anytime anyone who wants to talk to me, like my email is posted outside PTK's office, outside the student government office. It just feels like it's everywhere.
Well, you said put it on.
Yeah, no,
there
I'm
you
good
go.
with that. I just, I actually really enjoy being able to like answer any other students' questions because sometimes it's like you don't know how to maybe address administration, but talking to somebody who's going through what you're going through, like as a student, it's just a lot easier. It's more informal.
True. It'll be interesting to see in the upcoming this week, not only what you got sort of formed with fall.
Yeah,
with the event.
I'm really excited for fall, just to have the club, get the approval, from the SEAL office, and then go through and actually have its own funding capabilities. We can do fundraisers. We can help promote all of the arts and humanities here at Lakeland because it just seems like it's kind of like an untapped market, so to speak. Like, it's ready and available, but there's not even a club that can utilize it right now. So if I can go through with this, which I would love the help if anyone has any interest in being an officer or even just a member or helping promote us, my email.
Or just there for the ride to help out whatever.
Yeah, whatever your reasoning, hidden agendas are great. I have a ton of them. Wow. Probably shouldn't say that, but
well, it's some people. Well, I don't feel like being an officer, the responsibility, but here and there, if it's things and that, creating flyer, this, that, whatever. I got time for that.
Yeah, we just.
That's why I sort of say, they're there for a ride.
Yeah. We just really want people to reach out. And we want to make sure that, we're trying to up our game when it comes to advertising next semester. I just think it's gone really well, and we've gotten a lot of feedback in just the sense of people showing up. Even if they're not speaking, even if it's just nerves or something, they are still showing up. And that's still like an effort on their part, and it's just so appreciated just to see them.
There's not many classes happening later on Friday and all that.
Yeah.
It's actually an impressive crowd. I was surprised. Especially, it was that nice touch using, what do they call it, that wooden stage thingy down at the Hive?
I don't know what they call it, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh, amphitheater. That's right.
Oh, okay. There's a bunch of pillows and everything, so it's not even uncomfortable. You just pull out a pillow and just relax and basically listen to stories, poetry, beatboxing. It's just been really great to actually see people come out of the woodwork. Like, these are people, like, I've seen around campus that, like, I didn't know they were interested in that. I didn't know that that's what they did in their free time. It's great to see it, though.
True. And that. Yeah, besides that, I think we sort of covered everything.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure people understand that, like, this is the only month where, right now, it's not going to be on the last Friday of the month. It's going to be April 19th, this upcoming Friday, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. It's not going to be April 26th. That's the student banquet and casino night for everyone. So I hope to see you all on April 19th.
True. Not only even covering about you wanting to create a club and that of it.
Yeah. Please feel free to talk to me at any point in time, even if you just see me in the hallway. Assuming you know what I look like, but either way.
Maybe. And that. Or stop by, was it S226's LSG?
I think. It's
I
like
say,
one of the first doors, though.
I think it's 26 or 24. I don't remember.
I don't know. I've never had to say the room number.
Hey, Mike. Michael, I know he's not paying attention. I was going to ask him. He might have known.
He probably does know.
Oh, well. It sort of happens. So when you first walk into double doors, the room straight ahead on the left, go to.
Right above breakers.
Right above breakers. But thanks for coming out and that and promoting yet again.
Thank
not
you.
including the other information about the club and that. That's sort of nice to hear. And yeah, we'll get back to other different things.
All right. Thank you.